Act 2. Curtain down, house lights off. The paper people enter, showing their black sides. They are wearing black spy hats and black eye masks. Each is wearing one black and one white glove to cover their human hands. Curtain music begins. The paper people slink from the corners to the center of the stage, while the rest of the cast enter noisily, shushingly, from both sides of the aisle. The paper people begin to dance.
A moment if you please, I'm your constituent, and I'm not there to discourage you. Name out the names and the company, the money that you spend, they all have it already. Nobody knows that from the company, but for closer than land. You has been just cast off, you has been just cast off, you has been just cast off. Sympathy losing, that's how it's done. I voted for you. Thank you for trusting me, I voted for you. You has been cast off again, you has been cast off again, you has been cast off now. Sympathy losing, that's how it's done.
Senator Joe now sees Fat Joe as a
I'm
possible
a
threat.
in your left campaign. Sympathy losing, that's how it's done. I gave you money.
Senator Joe takes Fat Joe's hands, smiles at him broadly, and spins him around to keep him between herself and the rapidly advancing Disco Doc Joe. The others leave the stage, also getting in Disco Doc Joe's way. I have a lot of questions about entitlements, taxes, and the high cost of medical insurance and hospitalization. It looks like nothing we do can keep the cost of medical care down. Senator Joe is preoccupied by the advance of Disco Doc Joe. She interrupts Fat Joe. Want to scare the junk out of that doctor? Fat Joe shakes his head vigorously. Disco Doc Joe finally reaches Fat Joe and Senator Joe. This is why health care is so high. Seriously, Fat Joe, we in Congress are really very concerned about the rising cost of health care. Disco Doc Joe comes to a screeching halt and begins to eavesdrop. We can't seem to get the cost down, so we are thinking about dropping the bomb on it. What bomb? Fat Joe and Disco Doc Joe are slack-jawed and bug-eyed. Senator Joe turns to the audience. Socialized medicine. Disco Doc Joe pushes Fat Joe and Senator Joe aside. He clutches his chest and staggers forward. The Philistines are in the house! The Philistines are in the house! Disco Doc Joe drops to his knees. Ooh! Ah! Ouch! Disco Doc Joe falls flat on his face, as if dead. Fat Joe is visibly shaken and goes to assist the man. Senator Joe pulls him away. You gave him a heart attack! Nonsense! That's impossible! He'd have to grow a heart first! Curtain up. Senator Joe is still attempting to drag Fat Joe from the scene of the crime. The rest of the cast are mulling around, waiting for Disco Doc Joe to arrive. Male Wetback Joe sees Disco Doc Joe on the floor. Disco Doc! You all right? Disco Doc! The cast is joined by Fat Joe and the reluctant, slow-moving Senator Joe. They swarm over Disco Doc Joe, hiding him from the audience and moving him upstage. Pieces of clothing are handed off to Senator Joe, CEO Joe, and others who exhibit them to the audience, and then throw them into the wings. More intimate apparel is handed off until the Speedo, which CEO Joe gets and exhibits it with a huge smile on her face due to its ample genital capacity. She peeks over the others, and her smile increases. A hand reaches up and grabs back the Speedo. CEO Joe looks at the audience and smiles even wider. The cast all stand up. Disco ball descends. The cast go from standing to bending to one knee. They finally end up worshipping Disco Doc Joe, who is standing under the disco ball, back to the audience. He slowly turns to the audience. Disco Doc Joe is dressed in a gold lab jacket and pants, yacht sneakers, and a captain's cap. He carries a riding crop. He points to the riding crop at the disco ball, which begins to turn and lights up with multicolored lights. House and stage lights off. Spotlight on Disco Doc Joe. The rest of the cast worshipping, singing, clapping.
We can begin to think of how this will not tell us into glad to see you here on my own path, I'm here. Oh, but no, there is nothing that I don't know, so don't mind it. Oh, but no, they come back and then you and me are not young to win. I do me and you and then you are not always on my mind. Oh, but no, there's no end in time.
All but Disco Doc Joe crumple to the floor. CEO Joe crumples to a crouching leopard position upstage, but facing the audience with a sneer on her face. Disco Doc Joe stands beside her and strokes her hair. Eventually, Fad Joe gets moving and gets up.
no meditate. I have to take no total life medicine
Around to find CEO Joe. She and the paper people are gone, but Disco Doc Joe is still there. The crowd surrounds him. He stands proud and unafraid.
Let me follow Torpedo.
Disco Doc Joe looks around and sees himself alone. He falls to his knees, raises his hands to heaven in anguish. CEO Joe and the paper people sneak back onto the stage as Disco Doc Joe sings. Hard on the back, knocking him forward.
I am for you there.
Shows Disco Doc Joe the page. The male young person turns to a different page. Senator Joe leads the rest of the cast falling back onto the stage. They are in terrible shape. Audience? Disco Doc Joe takes off his hat, shoes, jacket, and riding crop. The rest of the cast return to writhing around on the floor in pain. Disco Doc Joe throws the clothes in the middle of the group, who jump back. They circle the clothes, fondling them. The paper people, CEO Joe, and Disco Doc Joe leave the stage.
Pills,
Smoke. Where we gonna get the
pills?
Smoke. Where we gonna get the pills? Smoke.
I know where to get them.
Pills, blow, smack, smoke.
I do.
The rest of the group snap to attention. Everyone goes to one knee, bows their heads, and offers outstretched fists full of money. A huge smile grows on Fag Joe's face. He begins to take the money in exchange for junk. His smile grows into a malevolent grimace. Finally, Fag Joe laughs demonically. He looks at the huge sum of money he has been given. I'm rich. The cast bring Fag Joe Disco Doc Joe's clothes. He puts on the cap and keeps the riding crop, but throws the rest into the wings. From the wing rolls out a clothes hanger holding a gaudy jacket, pants, and shoes. Fag Joe dresses himself. I'm rich and beautiful. Fag Joe parades around with his fists full of money, showing off his clothes. The cast sit on the floor. When Fag Joe holds his money up, they applaud. Down, they stop. He strikes a pose. Money up, applause. Money down, stop. This repeats a few times. Fag Joe is upset. He sneers at the cast, jams his cash into his pockets. Fag Joe points at the ceiling. The lights go out.
Begin.
The stage lights come on. The disco ball is replaced by a clown face. The cast are all lying face up.
My And if you find out I just
Some of the band members catcall and throw wads of music at Fag Joe.
we have a out of music. They can treat it only as documentary. We get all the rent for the authenticity. We're on TV and it's a secret, oh yeah. Take one minute later, music. I made myself into an beauty. I don't like the person that God made me. I will be just what I want to be. Don't touch my junk, I choose the best for me.
The rest of the cast start ignoring Fag Joe. He holds up his money. The cast applaud. Again. Applause. All you people care about is money.
Yes.
Not me. Then what do you care about? What money can buy? How money works? Money is the greatest invention of civilization.
It's not a freak. It's a and I'm alive. Money is what I get paid. Getting up the behind the Mommy is beyond me. Mommy is the whole of me. Mommy don't need all around. It's easy and close it down.
Curtain and Act 2.